saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why I shine, you're the reason why. I thought I caught your eyes, but love is blind. I thought I saw you smile.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. This is going to be a week of workouts video. You guys have requested it. It's been a while since I have done one, so I decided to go ahead and film one this week. It is Monday, about 12:30 p.m. I just got done with one of my workouts for the day. We started some of our homeschooling in the morning. I helped my kids with what they needed help with. They're working on some independent work right now while I got my workout in, and we're about to go upstairs and do lunch, and then I will do some school with my kindergartner. But this is the first workout that I have done for about a month or so, the first strength workout. A lot of you guys know I had surgery on my wrist about a month ago, and I had a big bandage on it. I was not supposed to get it sweaty or anything like that, so I did some light walking during that time, but really had to take a step back on the more intense workouts, which, if you know me, that was very challenging. Sometimes, the Lord just forces you to take that downtime, take that rest. So as much as that was probably good for me in some ways, I was just itching to get back into moving and strength training and some typical workouts. So I only had the cast or the wrap on. It's like more like a brace, but I only had that on for about 2 weeks. And then I got it off about 2 weeks ago. And it's just been kind of slow to get some movement back and get some range of motion back. And I wasn't supposed to lift anything really heavy for the first week or so. And I just was kind of babying it because I wasn't sure how it was going to feel. I didn't want to hurt anything. I've never had surgery like this before. So, some good excuses. There were probably, some things I could have been doing the past couple of weeks once I got that brace off. But it was just hard to work up that motivation. So we all go through those phases. As much as I was wanting to get back into things, when you have that downtime and you take that time off, sometimes it's easier just to stay in that pattern or come up with reasons why you don't have time or you don't need to work out today. And that was definitely happening too the past couple of weeks. So I had to kind of force myself to do this today. And that's just how it goes. Once I get back into the habit and into the routine, then it gets a little bit easier. But sometimes just taking that first step can be hard, especially after you've gone a little while without working out. So I had actually made a plan for myself. I kind of mapped out like a 6-week plan of what I wanted to do. And then this morning I logged into my Les Mills Plus app. That's the app that I use for all of my at-home workouts. And I saw that they were doing a strength intensive for the next 2 weeks. So this is one thing that I love about this app. You really don't even need to make your own plan because, for one, they have all sorts of pre-made plans in the app that you can choose from, no matter what your goals are. They have all kinds of workouts. So they've got strength workouts. They have cardio, kickboxing, spinning, step. They even have some things on there for running. So if you're on the treadmill or things like that. So Pilates, they just started doing Pilates routines. So really anything that you could want. And it's so convenient. I just come downstairs. I cast from my phone to our screen in our basement, and I don't have to leave the house. I don't have to take that travel time to go somewhere. It's all really convenient, especially for a busy mom. So I can squeeze it in when my kids are doing their independent homeschool work and get it done for the day. So I opened the app today, noticed they have this new strength intensive plan, and I thought, well, that is perfect because I really miss strength training. I need to get back to it. And so I decided to do that instead. So it actually is kind of an intense plan. Today they had a 45-minute body pump class, which I just did. And they have a 30-minute core class on the schedule too, which I really feel like I could use because I have not been doing much core work. With strength training, after about 2 to 3 weeks of not using those muscles or doing that training, you can really start to lose that strength. So I definitely felt it today. I also was going lighter on my weights because I wanted to just see how my wrist was going to feel, and it felt really good actually. But it can be a little discouraging sometimes if you have not worked out for a while and you realize, that you've lost strength, or you're maybe not lifting the same amount of weight or doing the same things, even with running. The last race that I ran was 4 or 5 months ago, and I have not been training, for marathons. So little runs here or there, but there's no way I could go out today and easily run like 10 miles or something. It's just not going to happen. So we need to give ourselves grace. We need to take that first step, and something that I would try to remind myself, even as I was sitting there with my brace and feeling discouraged because, you just start to feel lazy and, like you're losing that fitness. But I just tell myself, it's not going to feel like this forever. This is a season. It's a short period of time compared to, the rest of my life. And it's not going to feel like this forever. So you take that first step and you put those shoes on, you push play, and you just do it, and you start to build those habits back up. And it's kind of like a new challenge. So yes, I'm not starting at the same place that I was. Yes, if you're starting to work out, you might not be at the same place that you were before, but give yourself that challenge to kind of build up to it. Give yourself, something to work towards, set some goals for yourself, and just do it. So if you are kind of in that slump, or if you're just needing some extra encouragement, I hope you enjoy following along with me this week. I'm a creature of habit, so you probably see a lot of the same types of things. But again, I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom, and this is what works for my routine. So I will try to give you guys some tips and encouragement along the way. And I definitely recommend, if you are looking for an app or some workouts that you can do at home, go to Les Mills Plus. I will leave a link for I think it's a 30-day free trial in the description below, and I highly recommend that you check it out. They are the company that I have my certifications through, and they have great research-backed fitness routines and a lot of other content within their app. So go check them out, and I'm gonna head upstairs, check in with my kids, get some lunch going, and then get on with the rest of the day. So I will see you guys in a little bit.
Into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But
Monday nights for us mean soccer practice, and this is a tip that I have for you guys, is to use the time that your kids are at practices to get some movement in. It's really tempting to sit on the sidelines and watch, and yes, sometimes I do like to watch, but it's a great time to just be out in nature, put on a podcast, and just move my body and clear my head while my kids are at practice. So whether it's at a soccer field or you're at a gym or a facility and you need to do laps around the parking lot, I have done that. It's just a little tip I have for squeezing in some movement into your day. You guys, it's Tuesday morning. Right now I am about to go into a chiropractor appointment. I started seeing a chiropractor during my last marathon training season, and I go now every once a month just to check in and for maintenance. This time around though, I've been having this weird clicking in my knee, so I'm going to talk to her about that and hopefully see what's going on there. So I wanted to check in before my appointment. Yesterday I did 45-minute body pump class and then walked during my son's soccer practice. And then in the evening, I actually did a Les Mills core class. It was about a 30-minute class that focuses on your entire core and all the muscles that support that. Now, every day is not like this. I feel like that was a lot of exercise for one day, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And that for me is the beauty of having a plan, because I guarantee you if I had not committed to this new goal and had not planned it out, I would not have done any extra core work yesterday, but I got it done. Today is going to be much lighter. I told you guys that I am doing that Les Mills strength intensive plan that they just popped up on their app. And today the only thing that is scheduled is an easy run and a strength development class that's about 45 minutes long. So the body pump class is a muscle endurance style class. The strength development series is all about building strength. So progressively trying to increase the weight that you're lifting so you're getting stronger. So I think a mix of those types of strength training is valuable, and I love that I have those options in the Les Mills app. Now, I know that strength training can sound intimidating, but trust me, it's for all of us, especially those of us in our 40s like me or approaching 40, because once we hit our 30s, we naturally start to lose muscle mass. It's just part of how the body ages. And if we don't do something to actively build and maintain that muscle, it just keeps slipping away year after year. And it's not about looking toned. It's about staying strong and functional for all the things we do in daily life, like lifting our kids, carrying laundry baskets and grocery bags, all that cliche stuff, but even just keeping good posture when we're homeschooling our kids at the kitchen table. When we lose muscle, our metabolism slows down, our bones get weaker, we're more prone to injury. And I don't know about you, but I want to be able to run around with my grandkids someday, not watch from the sidelines because my body can't take it. So if you haven't been strength training, this is my PSA to start. Let this be your encouragement. It's not too late to start, and you don't have to be perfect at it. Just start small. You don't need to spend hours on it every day. Even 2 or 3 focus sessions a week can make a huge difference. The important thing is to challenge your muscles and be consistent. And it's going to make you feel strong, confident, and remind you that your body is capable and created for good things. Hey you guys, it is about 5:30 and we are done with all of our school activities for the day. My son had his piano lesson and I'm about ready to head downstairs for my strength workout for the day. So I really wish that I could do strength and cardio today, but I'm not sure I'm going to fit the cardio in, and strength work is going to take the priority. So I'm going to get my equipment out and work on that strength development class that I told you guys about earlier. Afterwards, my chiropractor recommended that I find some hip mobility exercises on YouTube. So I'm going to look up some of those and probably do some quick stretching mobility exercises to loosen up my hips a little bit. And after that, we are going to do dinner. I've got to squeeze in some work, hang out with the kids a little bit, and then we'll see where we're at. If they want some downtime, maybe I will get in a quick 20-30 minutes on the elliptical or something like that, but I'm not sure yet. So right now, strength and I'm excited to try this class out. It's been a long time since I've done it, so it'll feel a little bit new, and I'm looking forward to it. Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday morning, and I'm about ready to get in a quick workout for today, but I just thought that I would share some midweek encouragement. I think that one of the hardest parts of staying active is finding that sweet spot between consistency and grace, because if you're anything like me, it's easy to go all in at the start with the perfect schedule. Maybe you have some new gear, you've got big goals, and then a few days later, life happens. You know, the kids get sick, you don't get up on time, homeschooling takes longer than you planned, or you're just plain tired, and then you want to quit. But here's the thing, consistency doesn't mean perfection. You know this. It means showing up more often than not. It means making movement a regular part of your life, not just a rigid checklist that turns into guilt whenever you miss a day. There have been a lot of times that I've looked at a plan that I'm doing and thought, okay, that's what I wanted to do today, but here's what I can do instead. And that counts. That's still consistency. Sometimes that means swapping a 45-minute workout for a 20-minute walk. Sometimes it's doing stretching while your kids are building Lego on the floor. It's not all or nothing. It's doing what you can, when you can, and letting that be enough. And I think as women, especially Christian women, we have to be careful not to make fitness into a form of legalism. It's not about proving anything. It's not about controlling our bodies or punishing ourselves. It's about stewardship, right? Taking care of the body that God gave us so we have the energy, strength, and health to serve our families and live fully. So yes, be consistent, show up for yourself, make it a habit, but hold it with open hands. If you miss a day or a week, you haven't failed, just come back. It may feel like you're starting over, but you're not, you're just continuing on. And that mindset shift can make all the difference. So what I'm gonna be doing today, I'm going to hop on my bike for a class that Les Mills offers called The Trip. It's about 35-40 minutes. It's this virtual reality type class where you look like you're riding through this futuristic world. So I just set up my iPad on my bike and watch the workout there. It tends to go really fast because you're constantly moving and changing what you're doing on the bike, riding with the beat, and it's been a while since I've done some kind of cardio besides walking, so I'm looking forward to getting my heart rate up and getting in that good workout this morning. All of my kids except for one are still sleeping, so once I'm done, I'm sure we'll get moving on our homeschooling for the day.
Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul, hold my hand.
All right, good morning, you guys. It is Thursday today. I am downstairs in my basement again, going to get in a stretching routine before our crazy Thursday. We've got co-op today. We've got our Latin class. My son has volleyball practice later. So a lot going on. It is about 9 o'clock a.m. and I got up earlier with the intention to come down here and get this done early. But one of the challenging things about getting early workouts in sometimes is that I have two of my kids tend to be kind of early risers. They like to wake up, get as much of their schoolwork done as they can. They like to work on it in the morning so they have the rest of the day to do whatever else they want to do. So, and by early, I mean they're up by 6 o'clock working. And so unless I get up before that, which doesn't happen most days, even if I get up at 6 or 7, come downstairs, have something to eat, take care of the dogs. By that time, they usually will have questions or need help with something, and they're wanting to be productive and work. So, I'm not just going to say, no, I'm not going to help you. Let me go do my thing right now. I just can't do that because their schooling comes first. So sometimes it's not until 9 o'clock that I can sneak away and come downstairs to fit in something. Two of my kids are still sleeping right now. I'm assuming my other daughter is probably going to wake up pretty soon and get started on her stuff. But for right now, my other two are upstairs. They're working on something that they should be pretty good on their own for a little while. One is doing some science work, and the other one is she's actually finishing up some reading and then working on a research project that she just started yesterday for Essentials in Writing. So today is stretching. Well, this morning is stretching. Later on today, I plan on doing about 20-30 minutes of a strength routine, but I haven't done much stretching this week, and it is super important, something that I don't love to do because it doesn't feel as when you get your heart rate up and you're doing a strength workout or a good cardio workout, you feel like you're just getting that great workout in. Stretching routine isn't, the same, but it's still super beneficial, and flexibility is a really big component of your fitness. So I'm going to pull up a body balance class on the Les Mills app. That is what is on my schedule for today. Get that done and then go upstairs and take care of what we need to take care of before co-op and the rest of our day starts. Okay, just finished Body Balance 105, and that one was really good. Every time I do a body balance routine or do flexibility and stretching, I always say to myself, I wish I did this more often. I wish I made more time for this because it feels so good. And flexibility is something that is overlooked a lot. So it felt good to do that this morning. Tonight's strength workout is going to be functional strength. So that's the other thing that I really love about the routines that they put together is they really try to hit on a lot of different important things in your fitness journey. So you've got that functional strength, you have that strength development, cardio, stretching. They've just got a lot of different options, and it's so nice to have it all in the app and not have to think about it. Just open and go. A lot like a lot of the homeschool curriculum that we do. But okay, so tonight we'll be back for strength, and I'm going to go check on my kids and see where we're at with our homeschool stuff for the day. morning, you guys. It is Friday and there will be no workout for me today, but I wanted to pop on here just to wrap up this week of workouts video. I'm actually going to be taking a rest day today. Super important to take at least a day during the week to rest. So I'm not going to be doing any specific strength training or any specific cardio routine or anything today. We've got a lot going on today, so some days my rest day will vary, but for today, it's just going to be today. So tomorrow on Saturday, my plan is to do another full body pump class. And then on Sunday, what do I have scheduled for Sunday? I think Sunday is another body balance class. So stretching, flexibility. I may do some light cardio on that day as well. So I am taking a rest day today, nothing specific planned, and it's really important to work this into your schedule just to let your muscles recover, let your body recover, and all that important stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me this week and just seeing a glimpse at what my workouts were like this week. If you are looking for something to help you kind of get back into the swing of things or just get into a steady routine, like I've been mentioning, you can find lots of that stuff anywhere really, but my favorite place is the Les Mills Plus app. I will leave a link in the description below so you can get that free trial and try it out for yourself. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and as always, let me know if you have any questions at all in the comments below. I will see you guys next time.